Okay, I have that ready. So, if you guys are ready, I hope you have your character sheets, your dice sets, your drinks, your snacks. I have mine and I have that. And it is a Friday, so if you are, thinking of taking the spirits, do so do so responsibly. Yes, that's the one I want to say. Anywho, do we have an announcement? No, I don't think so. Does anyone want to share anything before we start?
I'm gonna run for a bit at 10 and then maybe come back after I deal with that thing.
Alrighty then. So, with that, shall we begin? Okay. I need to move all of these things to another screen because it's blocking the main screen. Okay, so last we left off and I closed it. Why me? I'm so sorry, give me a moment while I reopen it. Restart tab, please. Thank you. We are at 23. Yes. So, following Arielle's trail, Jane and Thorathil traverse through the crowded streets of Hiram's lowland and enter the Highland District, a part of the city that is more refined, orderly, almost a world apart. They walk through the well-guarded streets of the Highland, passing the Dodecadome and Marina Hiram's School of Artful Expressions and the Arcane Enrichment Open Campuses. Students, apprentices, scholars of studious and the artful kind walk about freely in the streets. Eventually, you manage to see the store that was described to you by your friend down in the Lowland District. Why am I forgetting names so suddenly? Fierna. Upon entering, you see Arielle, who's seated behind a counter, twirling in her seat as as Dominic comes out from the back room with boxes of things as she struggles to bring it down on the table, to which she assists you in loading them up on to a wagon that was parked behind her store. It was rather rough and difficult as all four of you struggle to carry the load outside. But with a little bit of creative thinking, Jane used a little bit of gust to push and carry the weight of the boxes onto the wagon. After which, Dominic gave you guys 10 gold pieces for the help. Which we bring ourselves to Thorathil, who has just gotten the spike collar of his griffin thunderfish off. He makes his way through the Lowland District, noticing that the crowd's starting to dissipate a little bit. Stores are closing. Not a lot of people walking away, out and about. And he makes his way towards a more bustling side of the district. And he finds himself to the Shrine of Many, where a huge statue a humanoid statue shrouded in what appears to be cloth covering their appearance, this kind of like immaculate garb. In front of it, at the base, you see flowers and offerings, and people of different religions just coming together, making prayers, giving their offerings. And Thorathil does the same as he purchases some wildflowers as an offering to his deity, Solanor. A deity of the wild hunt. He kneels down in front of the many offerings, and the statue prays to Solanor for guidance. And a voice speaks out from behind him, recognizing him. Turning around, Thor, you see a familiar face. The only difference this time around is that this one's able-bodied, strong, elven man is broken. A deep scar that runs through his hairline down the left of his face towards his neck. An eye blind, only white. You only see the sclera of it. Just kind of balancing himself on a walking stick. You don't see him in armor, but you recognize the robes. He was a brother to you when you were still a member of the Order of the Wild Hunt. Sinner Leaffall greets you. And this is where we will continue the session. It's been so long.
Brother.
Thor.
What are you doing here? How is this possible?
You see him look around, and there's a little crate that is hidden behind some offerings. He carefully puts them away, pulling it closer to him with his arm and his leg, his free leg. Takes a slow seat on top of it. As you see him slowly taking his seat, you see him struggling, his walking stick shaking, his body just finding a way to balance himself. If I were to tell you, it might take a while, so I hope you don't mind I take a seat.
Out of character, is this like an in like actual realm, or am I in a vision?
He looks at you. I'm pretty much real. As he snaps his finger in front of you.
Dinner.
Don't look surprised.
When I last met him, was he like a well-bodied person instead of like this?
Yes. You remember to him one of the strongest fighters in your order.
Sinner. It's good to see you, but what happened?
He looks up to you. I should have left when you did. Those things. The same ones that decimated that dwarven town came for us. Most of our brothers are dead. The rest of us scattered. Found myself here. Did not expect to see you here, though.
That thing? What do you mean? You mean the bandits?
He squints his eyes at you. They weren't bandits. They were demonic beings. What were you told about that day?
The Halandri bandits. That's what we were told. I just met them in Elo.
They're no bandits, they're mercenaries.
Tell me what happened.
Remember when they told us these Holandre attacked that town, Kosaro? Our leaders lied to us. I lied to everyone. They were asking us for help. Something about a resurrection of some sort. That we needed to help them to stop this resurrection. I argued that we should assist them, but obviously our leaders didn't care about them. And when all of that was over, when you left, they came to our village. Those demons tried to protect as much as we could. Our order has lost many lives. The ones surviving, I can count them with. And he pulls up his hand, and you notice that there are 2 missing fingers, the thumb and the index. Just 3 of us left. Me. You. And Cassandra. Wherever she might be.
Why? Why would the Palian Order lie to us?
You know how it is with elves and dwarves. We let the teachings of our fathers influence the way we think. Guess where that has led us?
What kind of bullshit is this?
The kind that brings death and destruction. I'm sorry we have to meet this way, or our meeting has to be like this.
Guessing this meeting isn't a coincidence then.
It is a coincidence. I've been here for over a year or so. I lost count. There was nothing left at home. So I traveled for as far as I could. It led me to this city. I could recognize that armor anywhere. It brings me relief, but at the same time pain.
Sorry, brother, that I wasn't there for you.
No. You left. You had a stronger heart than any of us. The events that transpired in Kossoro is the fault of the Order. Their blindness caused much suffering. And I do not blame you for leaving. You did so at a good time. You see him just flash a faint half smile. What brings you to Hiram?
Since I've left, I've been trying to help people as much as I can. There's been cases of missing persons and people being turned into undead. One of the prominent missing person happens to be here in Hiram, and we came to investigate.
Many people go missing every day. Who are you looking for?
Help. Who are we looking for? What's the name?
The elf?
Yeah, the elf. Insert name here. I know, is that Alluring Art Supply?
Forest Naraya.
Forest Naraya.
I think it's Yves Blisswind.
Oh, Evis.
There we go, that one. Evis. Right? I think Evis?
Oh yeah, that too. That person too.
The
Yeah.
artist, Evis.
Yes. She's gone missing.
Met
Her
her.
head. You have.
On my way to Hiram. Was crossing through the Nodoran forest. And I happened to meet her. She was painting some flowers, compiling them. Sketching them out. She had a horse with her. Was carrying a bag of supplies. Art supplies. Traveling alone.
How
But
long
I've
ago
only...
was this?
That would have been... Before I arrived in Hiram, that would be... a year and a half ago.
That would have been
She was
earlier.
moving towards the opposite direction of Hiram. The last I've known, at least.
Interesting. But she's only gone missing in the past, was it like month? Has it been a month? Something like that? I don't know the time frame we're at now.
It has been reported that she's missing, but it was not stated how long she was missing for.
Okay.
Or at least you all didn't ask.
Yeah, we didn't ask. I see. Well, this could have been a wild goose chase, but we have a suspicion that there should be some clues around the alluring art supply store.
That's in the Highland District.
That's right.
Have you been there?
Not yet. We just arrived. I just arrived earlier, a couple of hours ago.
That's good. Have you had enough rest? There was a storm that passed of yesterday and the day before. It was rather strong. It must have been a tiring journey for you.
Yeah, funny thing is, it was you can say it was a bad storm, but you can also say it was a good storm. Because during the storm, we found this little guy.
You
in
see
the
this, the griffin. I think you put him in your your robes or something.
Yeah.
You see this griffin peek its head out. You see Sinner smile at the sight of your griffin. A mighty young thing. How? How how were you able to acquire such a beast?
We found her in a cage with her brother. Oh, I think it's her brother.
Sister.
Oh,
Okay.
they're both sisters?
A cave.
Oh, was that Aka? Sorry.
A cave?
I don't think it's a cave.
Oh, we found them in a crate. They were all tied up. And we freed them in the rain.
Smugglers.
Yeah, I believe it must have been.
Well, it must be a blessing that you found it.
No. I just hope this little one doesn't, grow up to be a horse eater.
Well, they do love their horses. But it must be a sign. A sign from Solinar himself to bestow you a great steed. As he reaches out to it with his hand with 3 fingers only, he gives it a little pat. Your griffin kind of shrinks its head a little bit, but then slowly pulls it back out. Does it have a name?
Yeah, her name is Thunderfish.
He raises an eyebrow. Thunderfish.
Hey, okay, I know it's kind of weird, but her first meal, I used Thunder Smite to catch her fish, and she loved it.
You really did not learn anything in our teachings, did you? He chuckles.
Hey, it was an effective mean of getting food, okay?
Well, we have been blessed.
And we gotta use that blessing when we have to.
That is correct. I hope I am not taking too much of your time. I'm sorry, this feels unreal.
No. Look, I do have to get back to my party members, but they're expecting me at the Luring Art Supply. But hey, I think can we meet up for dinner, and maybe my group can have dinner with us. Actually, I want to ask you more about the bandits. If you had any contact from them, did they come back to talk to you about the demons you fought? Things like that,
Where do
We
you
catch up
stay?
later? We are staying at. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up.
I'm so sorry the list is long. I'm so sorry.
Not the snake vendor. Nope.
Mimikas?
Kurt.
Is it Mika's?
Mika's bed and
Mika's bed.
breakfast.
Okay. We're staying at Mika's bread and breakfast.
I understand. I'll meet you there. I believe Ilrin owes me soup.
About late night, 7 o'clock ish, we can drink our way through the night. Catch up.
Sure. Your
Goes
little griffin goes. As his hand parts from its head You can tell that there is a little sadness to the two of you departing that this griffin is feeling.
It's good seeing you again.
It is a welcomed surprise.
Indeed.
Be safe, Thor.
I take my leave.
You take your leave and you make your way through the lowland district. At this point, as you walk towards one of the few roads that lead you up to Hiram, you had to walk through a marketplace. This time you notice that the light is lit up by fairy lights, as you see the initial vendors before now change to fit the aesthetics of the night. Crowds of people begin pouring in as events start to unfold in the night market. In the meantime, we change our focus towards Doctor, who is walking with his one-day butler.
That paid 5 gold for.
It was part of the payment. It's not. He's not totally 5 gold, but yeah. He leads you out of the Highlander Club and towards the Decadome before turning a sharp right. Outside of the shop, you see a familiar face. Well, not just one, but 3. As you see Jane, Thorathil, and Arielle emerge out of the shadow of the alleyway that leads to the back of Dominic's magical enchantments.
Okay, our character. Oh my god, finally! Finally! Okay, continue.
You see them pulling a wagon pushing a wagon in front of them. Inside of the wagon, you see 3 boxes, 1 huge one and 2 smaller ones. And as for Arielle, Jane, and Thorathil, you see this elven man promptly dressed like almost that of a noble. His hair combed back, his eyes sharp, the same one you saw in the shop earlier, and behind him, a kenku with a mask on, and the symbol of the Raven Queen on his cloak.
Hey, look, it's the doctor. Wait, the doctor?
Oh, wait.
Are you
It's
gonna
just someone.
welcome me?
Can you guys
Uh,
tell
you can-
differences between Kenkus?
I'm sorry, I think we mistaken you for our friend.
You see Ariel like just sprint towards doctor, like emergency brake in front of him.
Arielle,
You just see this
And like-
Badalkin just like pushing the cart like it was nothing and just towards you, Doctor, as she immediately stops right in front of you with a your butler puts a hand out, holding on to the wagon. Please be careful next time.
Ariel just ignores him and runs straight up to the doctor. Wait. I think I'm taller than you right now. She kind of like bends down a bit. Yo,
Shit.
are you wearing a hood for doctor? So you're wearing a hood or you just a mask?
I think I'm wearing a hood.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ariel will
it's
like
my
bend
clothes.
down, trying to look under your hood.
Right. I'm
And
gonna
like
pat
poke you a
Ariel on
bit.
the head. Do. Like how you
So
pat a kid's head. Anyways, like
Heck,
glad
or-
to see you again, Ariel.
it's you. Wait, I thought you were dead.
I thought so too. But it seems, but the situation of my, you could say, resurrection is more complicated than you think, and we need to find somewhere more safer or quiet to talk. But first off, before that, I'm currently heading with my butler for now to a herb store. So I guess when you're done
Oh,
with your errand, you can see me. You can head over there to see me. Can I give them like
You know that
tell
they
them the
just. You
store?
can tell that they're just leaving the store. It is right behind them.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I just came to check out the herb store. The herbs in. Yeah. I just came to check out for any herbs. Yeah. Check out the herb store in Hiram. Yeah.
Question: are you trying to deceive them?
Defuse them.
Deceive.
Deceive them.
Because
Wait.
you're going there because you were told that if you want a job, you have to be there in person.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm not deceiving them. I'm just. I'm like, oh yeah. It's like yeah. About that, I'm currently looking for a job in Hiram because I go whispers like the pay here is very expensive.
oh, we're on a job already.
I see very
Why are
well.
you? Why are you looking for another?
I was hoping maybe perhaps this herb store because since my expertise are of the of
No.
my
I mean, why are
proficiency.
we looking for missing people? I mean,
I yeah. Long story short, I think that we're never going to get the commission.
yeah, because I
The
What do you
spent it
mean?
to.
the
I spent it
elven
to send you to wherever that place is. But then you're back here. So
the elvenman interjects. If I may introduce myself, I am Volus Riverspeak. I am his butler. Master, it is unwise to speak of such things out here in the open.
Which I agree. Is there any place? Is there any place safer that we can talk about this? Or and also, is the herbalist don't mind waiting a little bit longer? Or
I believe she
you,
meant what she said about you meeting her in person. She did not set a specific time that you should meet. I believe you come at your own time.
very well.
I could come with us. But we're delivering this to this scroll. I think it was enough.
We could talk about stuff back at the inn where when Thor is back there. You're alive. Can I touch you?
Sure. I guess.
I just like grab his hand and also check check the growing thing, the undead thingy.
What?
What?
You're checking to see if he is an undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a medicine check.
Yeah, first roll of the day.
Give me a second.
Oh no, I closed everyone's character sheet? What? What?
So you're alive.
We have to tell Thor.
He's alive.
Wow, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that I'm alive.
You're alive.
Hmm.
Medicine check.
That would be a curse.
I'll give you
I
two
mean,
choices, either medicine or religion. She will
I
Literally,
give
rolled
you
medicine.
Okay. So if you rolled a medicine, you got a 13. Okay. With that 13, as you take his hand, look at it, he feels cold. But this is the first time you're actually touching him. So you're not exactly sure if it's normal. But otherwise, you can feel his hand twitch. He feels alive. He seems alive.
I pulled back my hand. We have to tell Thor.
Thor's... Not sure how Thor's gonna feel about this.
Sorry.
I'm not sure how Thor's gonna feel about this.
it's still alive.
Yeah, but if it has something that, like, if it's something like hash brown, then he's not gonna.
I mean, hash brown can still move, can still speak. Like, what's wrong with hash brown?
oh, speaking of Hash Brown, where is
Hmm.
Hash Brown and Thor?
So hash brown has disappeared again. Wow. Thor, though, he's at the inn. Last we checked.
Well, we'll just finish up what we're doing now and head back to the inn and meet there. You have some stuff to do here, right? And we have our own mission.
No, I believe I looked at, but I believe that what I have to say it's important and it cannot be delayed. Butler, do you know anywhere that will keep us from prying ears?
Oh, what about this wagon?
You wanna what?
No. What about the wagon? Arielle's asking.
Let's put him on the wagon. Put Doctor on the wagon.
Master,
that-
may I ask you a question?
You may.
Will you be following your companions?
Why do you ask such question?
Because I need to know your plans. If you're following them, then I shall follow you as well. Unless you tell me not to, then I shall remain at my station at the Highlander Club.
How is it how has it been going with the compilation of the list that I asked for?
Master, we have just spoken about that when we left the Highlander Club.
Yep, it'll take
To
a while,
acquire
right?
such a list would take a while. People to speak to.
How long would that take?
For as long as I'm contracted to you, as long as it takes.
Okay, then just give me a. You need to be like you. Do you need time to like do the thing, or is there other people helping in the compilation?
I shall not disclose my contacts.
So your contacts. Oh, never mind. I understand. I'm just saying, do you need to be away to carry out the task?
No.
Okay. Very well. Then I feel safer with you around.
And to you, friends of my master, how shall I greet you?
Arielle. This is the first time I see a real panda. Only heard of it in stories. You look like normal people. I, I thought
We
you would
are.
look okay. I heard of Thunder as those kind of superhuman beings or something. Yeah, I guess. Well, at least you look
Well, I'll
normal.
be honest, we've been trained in several arts. Maybe we might be. He takes a look
Wow.
towards Thorizo, gives himself a moment. I do not know that I am in the presence of a prince. Forgive me. He bows.
Wait,
First of all,
everyone
reply
just
to that.
stares at Teresa.
I thought you say you're not a prince.
You must be mistaken, sir.
I am not mistaken. I am well aware of dignitaries of different places. I am knowledgeable, as one might speak.
Wow, it seems
My
like
eyes do not deceive me.
I think we established that he wants to keep it a secret.
it seems like we have more than one person that has a lot to share about.
My apologies. Have I spoken too bluntly? And he looks towards Terizo. I am not aware that you are in hiding.
Quite so. Fret not. We'll just put this thing aside. You can address me, Teresa, as such.
If that is what you wish, then it will be as such. Do you need help with the wagon?
Yeah, we need a hand or two. Thank you for your help, Lois.
It's my pleasure. My duty. He walks over to the wagon, pulls it up with ease. Shall we proceed? And to where might we deliver these goods?
Freya, sorry. I'm a character. Is it Freya? Freya's
Freya?
medicine, not the Freya.
Yes.
Sorry.
Freya. He thinks for a moment. I remember. I can deliver these to her. What agreement do you have with her?
She needed some stuff from her friends, which is these.
These.
So what? Yes.
Is she making you like you said before, this was a job, correct?
You can say that.
I know what was the dealings behind it. Were you supposed to be paid?
Getting new toys.
Um, I'll, I'll leave that to Area to explain.
Yeah, I'm getting new toys from her.
New toys such as?
You know, lodestones. Uh, so I'm looking through my materials.
Materials.
On the spice bag, right? The
Components
She
pouch.
just lists some spell materials. How do you say that?
Spell materials. But canonically, you know it as a component pouch. I would say.
Yes, I know. But to Ariel, it is basically a toy pouch.
Okay. I shall collect those items on your behalf, should you choose. And Master, you can reconvene with your friends if you are in a rush.
I look to the party. Sounds good.
You said it's urgent.
Indeed, it is.
I shall take my leave. I will see you. Where might you be headed towards for when you meet your companions?
Mika's bed and breakfast.
Egan takes a moment to think. Understood. Excuse me, I will deliver these on your behalf, and I will return with your playthings. He says respectfully before he starts making his way, walking and pushing the wagon forward.
That sounds. Sorry.
All right.
Well,
Continue.
oh yeah. Well then, so where's this inn you are staying at?
It's in the lowland,
Okay, I
which
suppose.
is actually the direction that we're supposed to have to push the wagon to.
Okay then.
I would say that at this point, Ariel would have noticed that Volus has already turned the corner and disappeared.
Are you going?
Okay, I'm going to try to look around, see anyone is following us or trying to.
Make a perception check.
Actually, yeah, I'll be like, let's go then. Then as we begin moving, I'll just take a look, see anyone's following.
Okay, make a perception check then.
Woohoo! Net one. Okay.
With a natural one, you feel like you're being watched.
Wow,
As you
that
and your
bad.
companions walk around, you see guards standing at attention at almost every corner. They look at you, watch you,
Paranoid.
keeping a close eye on the people who walk past. Everyone seems to be on alert.
Oh dear.
What are you looking for?
Doctor will quicken his pace.
As you quicken your pace, you turn the corner, and as you turn the corner, I would say with that nat one, you weren't really paying attention. You hit onto someone. Thor, you feel something hit your stomach as you were about to turn. You are already in the Highland district at this point, and someone just bumps onto you, but you don't see them at your eye level.
What a small world.
What the? Hang on. Slow down, man.
You hear your griffin go hex this person who's in front of you.
Oh yeah, the Kenku steps
Like the
back
dog
and
kicking.
draws his staff like what the in a bit of a surprise. A bit surprised.
Fellow
by
birds
the-
convening.
Watch where you're going.
Thor?
Jane would have noticed that there's a pair of guards standing in the corner watching their hands at the hilt of their sword.
Thor, it's you.
Oh, hey Jane.
Thorathil?
Thor, just look. Look!
Look at what?
I point at the doctor.
the doctor would have lowered his staff like just
Thor squints. What the
It's the
hell?
doctor!
hello.
Maybe we'll
Thor-
use thaumaturgy to create sound
Thor's-
effects.
What sound effects are you going to make? Dramatic sound effects.
Yeah, dramatic sound effects.
He's alive!
Thor slap himself in the face a little bit, like gently. What the hell is going on? What did all these? I must be hallucinating.
I would suggest we head to Mika's bed and breakfast first before we talk any further.
Two people from the past suddenly showing up. He's just slapping himself in the face, like a little tap. Come on.
I checked, he's real!
Thorathil, calm down. This isn't the night before Christmas.
Thor, I have a question. Thor,
Yeah.
are you trying to discern if he is real?
Not really. I'm discerning if I'm dreaming or not, or like semi.
Punch.
Like, am I like not well?
Okay.
The doctor's like, I can check that if you want.
You start to see your griffin kind of push itself deeper into your robe. As if trying to hide.
I'm probably not gonna notice that. Because I'm like, I don't know. Okay, information. I probably won't notice it.
Mhm.
Probably.
The doctor's gonna check if Thor is on any kind of hallucinogen.
You think it's
No, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Thor steps backwards as Doctor kind of steps towards him a little bit.
Very well. At least this is great news. The party's all here. Listen, I have to tell you guys all something, but not here. There's too many prying eyes, too many prying ears, and many more prying ears. I look at the guards like.
Okay,
The guards, you see them,
Okay.
they remove their hands from their hilt as they see As they see the two of you stand down, so do they.
Thorathil.
So I guess now it's like lunchtime, right?
Oh no, it's already way past that. This is
Well,
all
Dinner time.
nighttime, yeah.
oh yeah. Well,
Thorathil.
grab your dinner and sit down. It's gonna be a long story.
We haven't even gone to Mika's yet.
That's why I say go grab your dinner because I'm not going to share this story in front of everybody at bar. That's like where all the gossips happen. That's where you
So
get all
let's
the
just all
gossip.
agree that we're going back to the inn, alright?
I guess.
We leave all our surprises till later on. Guess all you want later. Right now, we're just gonna turn and just walk back to the lowlands. Come on, let's go. We can do this.
The doctor's on his way. Do-do-do-do.
Okay. Question to the party: is there anything else you would like to do while you are on your way to Mika's?
I have things I want to do, but this sounds urgent, so we can do that later, and I just want to
Okay.
hurry there as fast as possible.
All right. So we will skip the entire journey towards there, but I would say it would take at least like 3 hours to get there as you travel from the highlands back down to the lowlands. You notice that for Thor, who was there throughout the transition, you notice that there is another crowd of people at night as they swarm the place. You see the side that you were initially in, the night market. It is bustling, alive, loud, and full of life. But you guys are not going there tonight, for you are returning to Mika's. And as you do so, standing outside, you see the what do you call that guy? You see the you see Kenneth greet you, Thor, as he carries a basket full of hay and some fruits, making his way towards the parking area. And all of you are outside of the door. Pushing your way in, you see the room is now lit up by candlelight on tables, on the walls, by the windows. There are lesser people now, and the area in which there was a table, an island full of food, is now bare, with some spirits, a basket of bread, and a large cauldron of soup. Inside, you look around. For Thor, you see your brother, Sinner, sitting at a corner, and by his side, Volus. The two of them engaging in conversation.
Who's Volus?
Hmm.
Who is that?
Oh wait, you don't know Volus, but everyone else knows who's Volus. You just see this elven man in very prim and proper attire, his hair combed back, eyes sharp. Master, you have returned. Pardon me, I was speaking to this gentleman. As he walks over to you, leads you towards one of the seats, pulls it out so that you may take your seat.
This-
Oh, the
Shall I get
butler.
you something to eat? Or you also don't know who the butler is, so you just see Doctor being pampered by this elven man, calling him master.
okay. This is you. You guys stay here, right?
This is a harsh
Yeah.
contrast on what you were living in prior.
Yeah, we are. We just. I mean, they haven't been in here yet, but I got us a room here. You. Who's that?
Volus. Volus Reaver speak. I am part of the Highlander Club. I am his butler for the day. Or until his stay is over. A pleasure to meet you.
Thorathil. Nice to meet you too.
He shakes your hand, quickly drawing
Hey.
it back, turning towards Doctor. Shall I get you something to eat?
One moment. I'm going to write something in my notebook. I'm going to show it to them and say, and it reads, do you guys have the egg? The excellent device. I mean,
Oh, I thought you wanted to order the egg.
I thought you want to cook the goose.
no, the doctor quickly scribbles and then rewrites it.
You like you hand it to us. We see it, and it's like and then you take it back and rewrite it. I it's me, right?
Yeah.
I like bring it out and put it in like in front of my stomach so that he can see it, but like it's not like open in the public
Okay.
to see.
I'm going to cast detect magic on the
Egg.
egg.
Okay.
Specifically for listening or anything to do with reconnaissance, like tracking or listening device, spells.
Okay, you cast detect magic on the excellent device. And as you do so, you see that there is a form of magic attached to it, and you know it is from the school of evocation. And it does what it's supposed to do.
Can I know what this spell is or no?
Sending.
Sending. Okay, what does it?
And
Do you want me to
is just
tell
like
you?
it's just like walkie-talkies, SMS. It's
Oh.
SMS essentially.
Okay.
Voice record.
Voice memo, SMS kind of thing.
Okay, so nothing else. Okay, good. Okay, very well.
You could just tell Thor to just like throw it into the garbage can outside or something.
I can just put it in my room. Jeez.
No, you guys don't know anything yet, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
Cook it, it's fine too.
Why are we throwing stuff away?
You would
Okay,
also know that this is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, we don't know, but I'm hoping Doctor would recommend us to do so.
Do you want me to do something with it?
The doctor thinks for a moment. Say, let's not try. I mean, let's keep this a bit away from us while we talk. I still don't trust it, but it could be useful for us in future.
That's
Do you think somebody's listening to us?
other than
Eavesdropping us? Thor whispers.
Maybe, I highly likely, because yeah.
You would know that whoever's on the end of this is exactly who they are.
Yeah.
So there's no other people listening. This is kind of like a direct line to someone.
encrypted.
Yeah. It's sending but encrypted.
Okay, well, I can put this in my room real quick. Actually, our room if you guys wanna put your stuff away. You guys been doing shopping?
I mean, I would prefer talking in the room. Perhaps.
Oh,
So you want to
I
leave the
see.
ink here.
I
gives the gives the egg to the butlers. Like, hold on to this.
No,
I have
we have different rooms.
Oh, we do. You guys do. That's perfect. Then we can put it in one room and then talk in the other. Oh,
I have a dinner guest. I mean,
Kinda
what we'll be
date.
eating in our room? Can you join us, or what? What are we talking about here?
As you say that, you see this elven man with a deep scar from that reaches from his hairline down to his neck. Look at you guys, waves at you with his hand with 3 fingers. Hi, I'm Sinner.
Everybody, this is Sinner.
Greetings.
Sinner, this is Jane, Teresa, Doctor. And yeah, these are my party members. This is Sinner. Sinner is he's a fellow paladin brother from my paladin days.
We were from the Order of the Wild Hunt. It no longer exists. If that's what you might think.
Yeah, we accidentally just met this evening, and I thought we could just have dinner.
it's like, oh, hi.
It
Yeah,
is It is fine. I can handle myself in the meantime.
sorry.
I'm sorry, Sinner.
But maybe
just-
I could speak to Volus while the rest of you speak in private.
Yeah,
It can
I'm
get
sorry.
rather lonely.
Okay. I'm sorry. What's your name again? Fred.
Sinner.
Sinner Leafall.
Sinner live for. Okay.
I'm sorry, Sinner. Hopefully this won't take long. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's
Again,
alright, brother.
I haven't introduced myself. I am the doctor. You can, and I just joined this group of with this store and the other party members. We were part of a mission helping Emerald Heart Song.
He looks up to you, and for a moment you see both of his eyes turn white for a brief moment. Before he suddenly just stands up, his chair just pushed back, his walking stick whipping out forward to point towards you.
Damn.
Ariel knocks under the
Ooh.
table.
The doctor
You're an
jumps back.
undead. He looks to Thorathil. What are you doing?
What?
Do you not see? He's undead.
Thor
And
cast what's it called? Divine Sense.
And as you do so, where are you standing? Are you standing close to Doctor, or are you?
I mean, I would imagine I just showing him
Yeah.
the egg.
Okay. As you
Please, probably like a foot away from me.
as you use Divine Sense for a brief moment, your vision turns white, and then right in front of you, where Doctor's outline would be, you have this incredible gut-wrenching stench that just chokes your throat. And as everything else dissipates, you come back. You know for certain that he is undead. Thorathil!
The doctor sighs.
again,
Thor step back and push the doctor away for arm's length.
He was dead for a while.
Do I sense
Him?
any other undead in the room?
You do not.
Okay.
Like right now, I just imagine everybody at the bar turns to look at this mirror, like this whole thing happening.
There are not a lot of people inside of the tavern at the moment, but those who are, their heads are turned towards you guys.
The doctor's like so much for trying to lay low.
What
Okay.
are you doing
Hang on,
here?
hang on. Okay. This might be the case as a hash brown. Okay. Okay, everybody stay calm. Sinner. I know we used to hunt undead. Okay. But recently, I've had a bit of a revelation that not all undead are bad. Okay, they're annoying as hell. From experience. But not all of them is bad, okay? Let's hear him out. I'm gonna go talk to him real quick what the story is. You stay here with some beer on me. Okay, we'll see how it goes.
Make a
I
persuasion
promise you.
check.
I promise you, if he's a bad undead, I'm gonna take care of him, okay?
The doctor's like, what?
You have my
The
word.
doctor just looks at him with like the what expression, but it's in the mask, so nobody can tell.
Make a persuasion check.
14.
Give me a moment. There is an incredible look of distrust on his face. But there is also conflict. Volus, you see Sinner's body begin to tremble. His stick that he's holding onto, pointing towards Doctor, you can see it kind of losing itself, like it's dropping every few moments. He pulls back, struggles to stand, his body kind of angled, slowly taking a seat down. I do not trust him, but I trust you. If you say he is, and he struggles to say it, good. Then I believe in your words. In the meantime, Doctor, I want you to make a con save.
What? Okay. 14.
Okay. Oh wait, sorry, was it a con save? My bad. It's not supposed to be a con save. It is a it is a charisma check. Charisma save actually.
Oh dear. Okay.
Can you just use your raw score?
15.
It's better, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
Okay.
it
Little
should
bit
be better,
better.
yeah. With that 15, you don't feel anything amiss. You just feel this strong sensation there's this strong hostility towards you from this elven man.
Got a lot of explaining to do, buddy. Let's go.
Okay. Do you need to calm down?
I urgently walk up to our room.
Okay, I looked at the butler. Can get us something to eat, room service kind of stuff.
We'll try to get what I can. In the meantime, and he puts his hand inside of his pocket and he takes out this slightly, I would say maybe a slightly bigger bag than your usual canvas bags, and who should I pass this to?
Oh, what's this?
It's a components pouch. I believe it is used for magical spells.
Like from where she's hiding.
Arielle jumps up from under the table, hitting her head. Oh, me.
Here you go. A gift from Freya.
Arielle takes it, opens it up.
And inside you
like
see
how you would open up a Christmas gift.
You see a menagerie of contents inside of that bag. All sorts of
Like how-
components.
How big is the bag?
It would be, how should I say this? If I give you volume, it could be anything. I would say it
Like
is.
the size to Arielle.
It is about the size of half an A4 paper.
Huh. Okay.
It's 25 gold pieces worth of components, so that's that.
That's quite big
Arielle's
for someone Arielle's size. It's still quite big.
I mean, Arielle is not small.
You are
For your
small.
information. Arielle is 170 something. I think.
Dude,
Or
she's
80.
tall.
Like the Dalkins are tall, but
Damn.
like she is short for a Dalkin. But yeah,
Okay. I always thought you.
I mean, I am taller than you. I think.
What? Oh my goodness.
You are the shortest in the party.
I am the shortest in the party. Oh my god. All this time I thought Arielle was short.
Maybe the high
No.
chart is campaign as well.
Oh
No,
my
Q
goodness.
is not here to make the height chart. Saj.
I think Thor is probably the shortest. Oh, maybe Jane.
No, you're not the shortest. You're not that short.
I mean, I'm normal height.
I think Kenkus are usually 160 something, right?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, okay.
What is my one? My one
Okay,
is.
okay. Never mind.
Okay. Okie
I
dokie.
am 6 feet.
And get that man a beer. Thor shouted.
Okay. You see Volus nod, and he goes towards the kitchen, opening the door. He disappears behind it. The rest of you make your way towards the room. I assume that you would put the excellent device in a separate room before
Yeah.
reconvening inside of the main room that you guys will be staying in. With that, we shall take our break. Because I need to pee and I need to take some water because I ran out of water. I was drinking the whole time. Okay, so I will see you guys in a short bit. Hopefully, Jane is here so she could join us. Because I think it would be better if she's here. So we'll just take a 5, maybe 10 minutes break. We could do that, yeah? And we will come back. I'll just type it inside of the channel so that everyone can see it. We'll take a 10-minute break. Okay. I will see you guys in a bit.
Oh, I'm not equipped with my quarterstaff. Yeah, equipped. Okay.
Wait, do you have anything on you?
my shield, my quarterstaff. I have everything.
Oh, okay. I thought you ran out of there like without
No,
anything.
but that was the mysterious part. They just left everything in front of the door, like at the like just nicely placed there. I just took everything.
I guess. Well, wish you were like control or something.
Speaking of which, I should have cast
You should.
detect. I'm gonna cast detect magic on myself later, just in case my things are rigged. My clothes, my
Okay.
mask, and everything should be rigged. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm not sure if.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I think I can do that for you
Sure. Okay. I mean,
as a
I
ritual.
still have spell slots. It's fine.
But that will be after I hear what you say. Uh,
Anyways, oh my goodness, I am finally with the party after 4 sessions, 5 sessions, 5 sessions, around there. Oh,
Shit. I have like different things I could cast on you. But
to be
yeah, not
honest, this
this.
butler's pretty good for like 5 gold a night. I'll totally stay at the Highlanders Club.
Yeah,
Like
it's
5
quite
out of
useful.
5, recommend. Bro,
Like even without the stay
yeah.
there, like just about the.
Yeah, we can just have one person just always staying at the Highlanders Club. Then we have the butler with us the entire time.
I think it would be better if you hire a summary or something.
Dude, this
That'll
butler
be
does
way cheaper.
everything. This butler does everything, dude. No,
Yeah.
the butler comes with the Highlanders Club.
The what?
The butler.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is that, like, if we want it just for adventures, actually, you know what? We need a cook in the party.
Bro, you guys untangle in a single day. Like, that's like staying at the Highlander Club is like nothing.
I mean, that's kind of a special occasion, you know? We didn't get that job through normal.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, my butler also comes up with compound list of very because it's so called good quests.
Good, good what?
Because just like I previously I was told like the guy like the butler will look for quests worthy of your standard of you staying there.
Oh,
So yeah, it's frequently
wow.
pretty high stuff.
But yeah, you're getting a job.
Yeah, I'm getting a job. I want to use medicine. That is the lifelong wish of the... Heck, if I can set up a clinic at Hiram and just start selling medicine and doing like checking people's pulse and stuff like that, it's pretty cool already. That's doctor's
Not
goal
bad,
in
not
life.
bad.
But then he has a whole conspiracy behind him. Like, he'll never be safe. He'll be like, has to be always on the move, running from Emerald Heart song. Because he's to Emerald Heart song, the doctor's like a lab rat or lab kangaroo.
Okay, interesting way to put it.
Lab bird, lab bird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, anyways, yeah. So, yeah. Quite sad. The doctor's like, he just wants a normal life, yet he's dragged into him and his entire, well, he's dragged into this entire conspiracy. Also, I'm so glad I'm finally back with the party. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, at this
He's
point, like to Ariel, it's like I don't really care like why you come, like how you come back alive. You're alive. That's the best thing.
Ariel's just like, your life, okay?
Like it's too complicated. I don't want to think about it.
Completely forgets, as if like it's like. Yep, I am so glad. Okay, What? Alcohol? I mean, doctor don't encourage you drinking alcohol. Using out wounds, the doctor, okay, is fine with that, but drinking it, no. It's bad for your health. But I mean, that's long-term consumption anyways.
You know, I kind of want to see what Ariel would do if she drinks. Like to her it would be like, my parents never let me touch this, and I'm very curious about it. I wanna try it. If you bring alcohol in. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I just realized I need to throw in my trash.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna get something to drink also.
Hello.
And we are back.
That's
Hello.
scared me,
Who
man.
else is
Oh.
missing?
Sorry, give me a sec. I just tried this. Um,
Right, alright. No worries, no worries.
Yes, I'm finally back with the party.
Welcome back.
Imagine if I freaking die again. I will be so angry. Anyways. Well, that's for another time. Future me to worry about. Yeah. Okay. Time for me to remember everything that has been going on. Let's see.
hello. To you.
Bum ba bum.
Oh yeah.
Yep, sup.
I would like to cast detect magic on my clothing. Or can I say that I did that for my clothes also, and plus the egg?
I would say you don't see anything.
Yeah, nothing except the
Mm.
magic mask.
Yep,
Do I
other than the
notice?
magic mask, there's really nothing.
Okay. The doctor's like
Uh,
super confused at this point. Like, what? No tracking. What? It's either confused or super paranoid because somehow they can track without using any tracking
are we
device.
starting already?
No, I'm just
Um,
asking for the.
yeah.
Okay. Aka,
Yep.
do you allow ritual spells?
What kind of ritual spells?
Detect magic?
I don't think we. Oh wait.
He is using detect magic, yes.
No, I mean using it as a ritual so that it doesn't expand its spell slot.
You would
What?
need
I
to
mean,
prepare for it, and it would take a while. And
Oh
you will
wait.
have to do I will have to make you do a skill check to see if you will be able to recreate such a ritual
How long do ritual spells take?
a long as time.
Freak. Wouldn't it be cool if we cast like what do you call that? Like those
And I would also say that you guys are not proficient in such a ritual. To
dang it.
perform rituals, at least you would need a professional to assist you.
No.
But for like spells that, for example, my cleric is what is the subclass called again? The forge thingy. Uh, the forge domain, yes. So for example, for a spell like identify, that is like provided by my class, by my subclass. Will you say that I will be proficient in that?
Sorry, you're using your blessing of the forge?
No. It's just that kind of like due to my background, because you say I would need to be proficient in that ritual, right? So because like the identify is a spell that is granted because of my subclass. You know, the clerics they have spells granted by their subclass, like additional spells. So because identify is one of them, so is it possible if I am proficient in it? What I guess I would have been educated in that.
I would say, what do you want to do with the ritual, first and foremost?
Uh, to cast stuff without expending the spell slot. I think that's the main purpose, right?
For that
So I understand if I
ritual,
can't do detect magic woman, but for identify, I mean, if I have the components, which I right now I don't have, but if I get the components, would I be able to do them?
yes, you will be able to use your spell identify. I would say that you have the owl feather, but you don't have the pearl.
Yeah, I mean, it has a ritual tag on it, which means I can cast it as a ritual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because you mentioned about like being proficient in the ritual, so at least I know that I'll be proficient in this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then no problem.
Let me double check. Let me see. Let me just also do my due diligence. Yeah, correct. Mm-hmm. Okay. Identify. It is rather expensive. Or
Yeah, the components are
yeah,
expensive.
but I think the cost of it justifies the spell itself. Okay. Let's not push this further. Is everyone here? Except for Jane?
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. So you guys reconvene inside of one of the rooms that you have booked prior. What do you do?
The air will be fiddling with it, performing pouch. I'm sure you guys will do it.
What? Wait, what?
Say again.
Yeah.
Arielle will be fiddling with my component pouch while you
Oh,
guys do your thing.
well, Doctor, your meeting.
Okay. I feel like
Sorry.
yeah. I feel like we accidentally stepped into a world of conspiracy. It's worse than you guys think. Then I'll be explaining to you what I know and what have been and about everything I know since I woke up on that day. I'm going to tell them about so you know that I was kind of dead, right? Yeah,
Yeah, you were
yeah, yeah,
really dead the last time we saw you.
yeah. I felt my soul leave my body. Yeah, it's quite experience. Anyways,
I have
so
so many more questions on that.
anyway,
But please
so
continue.
afterwards, I woke up. I found myself in a coffin. Yeah, it wasn't a very good coffin, man. Like, although I must say, like, I literally can push the entire handle out. But nevertheless, so I woke up in the coffin. I got myself out and was in this room, this prison holdings room area. It was like our character is like a prison, right?
It appears to be just a room.
Yeah. Okay. So I appeared in this dark, this gray room. Uh, then so I was a bit confused at first. To be honest, I I I found the door was locked. Door was locked. Right. You see the doctor trying to remember everything. Please. Yeah, so basically, okay, if I remember this correctly, I found myself in this room after I freed myself from the tight space of the coffin and into another room. I I found it locked to be locked and I screamed for help. And then this big man wearing a mask. I would like to draw how the mask look like and in my journal or notebook, and I want to show them.
Can you roll me a? Hmm.
I mean, I should I should remember, right?
You should remember, but for you to draw it is a different story.
Oh my god, I'm a terrible.
But I will just say that you were able to describe how this person looks like in great detail.
Okay. Yeah. So, he refused to let me out. Only on occasions feeding me, which is I find weird. So then then suddenly as the days go by, someone stepped in, someone very familiar. It was Emerai Heart Song. Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, Emerai. So I was very confused at first because I thought Emerai Heart Song was an ally to us, so why would she not let me out? So then suddenly she went on this whole dialogue saying how that I was one of the successful research? Is it like miracles? Anyway, experiments, yes. She treated me as some sort of like a successful experiment or something like that. And it's only when I met the butler and with my deduction that I have become undead. So well, so I tried to plan my escape. I mean, she went on this whole villain monologue on like how she was the one who is causing all these missing people. Like, have you ever wondered why everyone that was sent to by Emerald Hudson
Correction, I
just goes?
think it was your deduction and not
Yeah,
her villain
okay. It was
monologue.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I thought she said something on the lines of like, how do you think why all them never came back or something?
She didn't spoke much,
Okay. Yeah.
but that is your deduction. Just a
Damn.
correction there. Yep.
Okay. So it's like what I mean. I know adventurers if we go missing. I mean, and stuff like that. But isn't it too coincidence that even with the excellent device, none of them checked back or just went missing, and no idea where she went. Just disappeared all of a sudden. It's just my deduction. It may not be Emerald Heart song, but definitely I saw Emerald Heart song. Perhaps, yeah. It was definitely Emerald Heart song, anyways. So I questioned whether she was a friend or foe. She said neither, which was also very weird. Yeah. So I tried to plan my escape from there, trying to meet back with the party. Because I don't know why she wouldn't want to let me meet back with the party. And then when on my day of trying to break free, the door was unlocked. I was just let out. Then suddenly, so neatly placed clothing. Nobody was there. Nobody was guarding me, and then just let me leave, which is very scary. I do not know why that happened. So that's how I came to be here. What else did she like? What else did I deduce, or what do I know? Let me see. Goodness me. Yep. Yeah, I guess. So, yeah, that's about it.
So you're telling us that Emurai Heart Song is some sort of necromancer that brought you back to life? Am I hearing that right?
I'm not sure myself, but she is very interested. She seems to know something about my resurrection.
And she admitted that she orchestrated all these missing cases.
Not exactly, but yeah. Like, okay, this is what she told me. I'm going to just say what I quote the Emerald Heart song that came to speak to me. I seriously did not remember.
Okay, that's fine.
One thing's for sure, someone wants me to think Emerald Heart song is well, yeah, it has something to do with my know something. I think Emerald Heart, at least that's for sure. Emerald Heart song knows something.
So you think
And
they're following
she
you?
did not. You guys did only knew of my resurrection the day I when you guys met me, right? So that means she didn't tell you that I have resurrected. If that's the case, you guys were not informed that I was alive. Yeah. Don't you guys find that strange? Wasn't she? Yeah, I guess.
GM,
Yep.
I would like to ask you, Aladdin, how much knowledge about undead do they know? Would the question now I want to know is, do we know if like are undead controlled by the person who res them in any way? Do I know
You
that?
you have known that they can be summoned, created. Most of the time they are under the control of a higher authority. You are aware that there are some more niche communities that utilize undead, but they are not controlled, but rather free.
And is he able to discern whether it's the same kind of undead as Ash Brown from the divine sense earlier?
Make an investigation check.
19.
19. You take a moment to digest the information that has been given to you. When you used your divine sense, the way you took into consideration the way your brother reacted to the doctor's presence. You are unsure. You do know he is undead, but to what degree, to whom it might entail, you don't know. Sorry, I set it to 20.
Oh my goodness.
Either you get a nat 20 or a modded 20 plus plus plus.
Oh my god. Oh wait, who's she? Did I watch the who has guidance or something like that?
Jane does.
But at the moment, yes, you don't.
Dang it.
How do you feel?
How do I feel?
Did you feel the same? Is there an urge to suddenly attack somebody?
Yeah. GM, how do I feel? Do I need to do any
You feel fine. You feel normal.
I ate lunch, right? Or something.
Yes.
You eat normal food?
Yeah, I feel pretty normal. I didn't. I tasted the food, right? I remember
Yep.
checking if yeah. So far, I still can taste food, but I'm not so sure. Like maybe from what it seems like, it feels like a degradation thing. So right now, I'm still okay.
To cast attack magic on. just for good measure.
What? Wait.
Say
Sorry?
again, Deion. We can't hear you.
Can I cast detect magic on Doctor just for good measure?
You do so, and you detect his mask. You know that it is magical in nature. Probably divine.
Oh, if it's divine, then wouldn't divine sense send something?
No,
Persons.
No.
my
Okay.
divine sense only sends undead stuff.
He
Okay.
doesn't send
Creatures.
divine.
Yeah.
He sends
Oh, well, good and evil. So I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, is it good or evil? Nah, it's
Is
like
the mask
meh.
good or evil?
You can sense anything affected by hollow spells and know the location of any celestial fiends undead.
Is divine celestial?
I don't know what hollow.
Celestial in terms of the race.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so it can't detect weapons. Okay. Or
Well,
items.
Well, I guess hollow spells. That's kind of.
It's more like an attunement or something. Is it like attunement or?
Hallow spells a saint or holy person.
Okay, it's a thing. It's a person, not item.
Spell.
Um,
I don't know. Whatever.
okay. Yeah.
Leave it to DM discretion.
You want me to tell you? At that time when you used it to see if he is undead. Hallow spell is a different thing. You can use it again if you want. I think you have 2.
Okay, I don't need to know at this time. What I want to ask the party is, what now?
all I can say is just be wary of Emerald Heart Song. Don't completely trust. I'm also not sure what I'm getting myself into or what we are getting ourselves into. But one thing's for sure, we got to be wary of Emerald Heart Song. Just we
Something
don't
that
need.
doesn't,
Yeah.
something that doesn't make sense to me though. Her prize experiment was suddenly just let go.
That's why you see me looking around. I fear that I'm being watched. But
What
it
if you're
seems like there's
infected,
no
Simon?
tracking device. So, and speaking of which, from the information I got from the butler, Emerald Heart Song is where is it? I put this in, if I remember correctly. Emerald Heart Song is come on. Emerald Heart Song is the overseer. Oh wait, it's the overseer of internal affairs, which maintains relations of social businesses in the whole region. Of
Social and economic businesses or
social
inquiries.
businesses in the region. All inquiries in region.
Mhm.
Okay.
But this is a well-known
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So she could have a lot of contacts everywhere, including higher up. Right now, I taught the butler to get a list of everybody who is close contact with or on friendly terms with the overseer, just in case. But it's gonna take a while. I really don't know what Emerald Heart Song is up to. But I don't like that she locked me up and did not tell you guys about my resurrection. It seems too suspicious. But that's my point on it. I don't wish to suspect Emerald Heart Song, but this is my deduction. Have anything strange lately happened to you guys? Now that I told you this, guys, is there anything? Just
You
thinking
still got
that
griffins.
griffins. Griffins.
At this point, Arielle
You were
sees
poked by
the
one
Oh, you mean that?
early this
at,
evening.
at this point, Arielle realized that the collar is off for the bundle fish. Why did you take that off?
Oh yeah. Before we
She's
continue
asking
about
for.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
sorry.
sorry. One more thing to add, just so you know, it could be Emerald Heart Song I saw because Emerald Heart Song is here in Hiram to start the Hiram games.
The what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked. Supposedly before we ended the session, I was talking to the butler on my way there about the Hiram games, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So
The trials of uh Yasirna, which is a kind of like a event where people fight, like a championship bout.
oh, like Colosseum? What you
Yep.
call it?
You would have seen a small part of the Colosseum, which is called the Toma, the theater of the martial arts.
Okay, so
You're saying that she's here and is still here.
yep.
Well, seems like a pretty easy, straightforward solution.
And that is.
Why don't we just all go talk to her?
Very poor. I thought this whole journey had taught you better.
I am tired of all these lies and conspiracy. I just found out my paladin order just lied to me for 10 freaking years.
Do you want me to get you a beverage? Hot one?
Imagine if the butler comes in with beverages any moment, like 6 cents. It's like
Do you need like tea? A soothing tea? Maybe like chamomile tea? Or a little bit of
Look.
breakfast? Tea.
anyway.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you're lying or telling the truth. Okay? If you're telling the truth, we get to the source. We get the truth from Emrai's mouth that she's doing all these missing conspiracies. That's it. End of mission. We don't have to find anybody else. We just whack her. Okay?
You are
If you're
saying
If you're lying, then
listen
then
here.
she's good and she's found her lost prize experiment. All is well.
What? Okay, listen here. If we confront her and she tells the truth, then what? We smack her, the whole town is going to come after us. Every guard, every of her contacts, every of her ally. We're not gonna run with, but we're not gonna get away with it.
And that's supposed to be a bigger picture than this, isn't it?
What I say now is we have to gather evidence or something on the line. For now, I'll try to not being. If you're going to look for Emerald Heart song, I will not be joining you guys. Cause, yeah, for now.
Thor.
What I, yeah.
Look, waiting get people killed.
Rushing in will get us all killed.
Okay, you said that she was going to be opening the games, right? The Hiram games.
Yes.
So why don't we just go to the opening ceremony and just ask her?
Perhaps there might be
It-
too many people for her to take action there, but
It's going to be in a public space, you know.
yeah, and we can disappear into the crowds if it gets too hasty. This could work, I think.
I will, for one, disagree.
Oh,
Say again?
I, for one,
Disagree.
Because I'm not sure about the two of you, but you two are like pretty spottable. One with a paladin with the chest thing, chest plate thing, with the whole order symbol on it, and with you as a Kenku, who we don't see that.
look at this cloak!
often.
You see, even Thor didn't recognize me the entire time when I bumped into him.
I
think
would
it's
say
more
that here in Hiram, he can blend in for Thor. He will be mistaken as a fighter. As this is the city of the arts. Everyone here be flashy.
So maybe taking something that's like recognizable, like the symbol or something, the work can blend in, but I'm not. But are you gonna like wear the whole hoodie the entire time? I mean, if MRI or Seer is gonna be there, wouldn't there be like more guards as well?
I
Hmm.
mean, it's
Making sure
better.
that's-
It's better to. I don't know. Okay.
Look, for all we know, she doesn't know that we found the doctor, right?
Well, that
Yeah.
is if nobody was following me at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I
so
did
we,
call the butler to check out to see if anybody was following, but
He's
there's too many
downstairs.
people around here. Like he said, there was too many nobles. There's too many undead, and there's too many. Oh, undead. It seems like Hiram has a thing for undead. Like they don't mind undeads. Yeah, so you're gonna have to deal with it.
wait, what?
Yeah, there's a lot of undead around here in Hiram, supposedly, working for under nobles, so they're not really shunned in these parts. Then again, this makes me actually.
You're saying there's a lot of undead in this city?
More than usual, more than any normal town, I would think.
This is a big city, and if they needed manpower, undead isn't.
Indeed, that is a. That is to say they are not shunned, so I cannot track if they're the if it's any of those things that come off those is the special. Do I know the watchers? Sorry, our character DM. Do I know the watchers
You don't know the Watcher.
or the murder cult?
You do
Uh,
not know who the Watcher is. This is only the rest would know.
yeah. Anyways. So I would not be able to track if there's anyone tracking me that's undead, because there's quite a lot of undead working in this area, and also there's a lot of prying eyes, like I said, prying eyes and ears in this area. So plus MRI had lots of contacts, so I do not know if one of them was maybe just tip the hand. There's too many variables.
So so the plan that you guys want to go through is to just straightforward, just walk to her and ask, "Hey, are you a bad guy?" Is that what's happening?
No. We asked for an audience as like, we just saw you being in town. We want to catch you up on like the investigation, and then we just ask her when we get there, like, hey, what's up with the doctor?
And how do you suppose want to have an audience with her? If she's
I mean, we're her employee. What's wrong with getting an audience?
You have the excellent device, yes.
I mean, if we want to meet her face to face, it'd be like, why use an excellent device though? Like, hey, you're in town. Like,
I mean,
we work for her.
in that case, you could just use the excellent device. We don't need to go there and talk. We could just call her and talk and meet face to face.
Doesn't hurt if we try.
About going public and try to go and call out somebody, or trying to use the excellent device and try to contact us. What is your preferred approach?
Okay, I think I'm not too sure. How about this? It's time. Let's see what she thinks about my disappearance, or if she even know I disappeared, or where I'm supposed to be. Because she can't tell me that I reached Hiram. I was right. Actually, no. Yeah. Let's just see whether she. Let's see what she thinks about me in general. Would she say that I'm still dead? Would she say I'm gone rogue? Would she say I'm missing? Let's think about that first.
So get the
Then we'll
audience.
see how we react. Maybe perhaps we can get in. We can discuss this. Maybe you guys can use this opportunity to meet her face to face. To discuss more in details, because maybe excellent device might be people might be hearing in on us from the outside, maybe somewhere less conspicuous. And also with that, we can also be nearby to like a huge crowd. So
you prefer that we go to public, and when she's doing the opening for the hiring games, approach her and ask her like the employers kind of talk with her. Well, we also mentioned about you, whether your body is fine or not. Is that what you mean?
yeah, right? What do you guys plan on doing with my body? Like, how did I end up in Hiram? You guys dragged me. Oh yeah, actually now I think about it. Why was my body in Hiram?
You weren't supposed to be in Hiram. Your body is supposed to be inside the catacombs.
Catacomb.
You would
How
know
far
that the catacombs is in Tulia.
is that in the opposite direction from
The
Hiram?
opposite direction, yes.
Yeah, there's no way I would have been able to walk here all the way to Hiram at the speed we're traveling.
So you want us to make it known that we found your body in Hiram.
No. Let's see what she says about the trap. Where my body is heading to the travels.
Okay. And who's gonna be leading the talk?
I
I can do it.
I think we just need to see Emerai Heartsong slip up, so we just say whatever.
Yeah, we just go and as if we're updating her. We at the opening ceremony, we go to her list.
Anything that was suspicious in this case, even though it does not link to Emerai Heartsong, we should try to interrogate her and make it feel like it's all linked to her, and then we see how she reacts. If she reacts normally, then fine, she's okay. If not, surely with all anything suspicious, we could either force her to hopefully devour something or have a slip up in anything she says.
Or do you want me to disguise as you?
Wait, you can disguise as me?
Sure, I can I can try to, shift to you.
Wait, do I know that she's Rizzo's a changeling?
You can deduce that yes, he is right now.
Boom.
As I try to morph into
Whoa.
shape changer. Let's go.
Cool. This is the first time I've ever seen a changeling. You don't really see changelings, but this is very interesting. The doctor's like just looking around, Teresa just noting the down. It's like, yes.
I could say the same for you, Kenku.
Yeah, yeah. I've been deduced as a unique site. I like there was this person very intrigued in me, some doctor or scientist, just a man of science like myself, or man of
Woman.
a woman of biology like myself. And science and medicine, and, yeah, practically a doctor, anyways. So, yeah. So yeah, she seems very interested in my species, but then again, I did not want her to get involved with me, so I scared her off a bit. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me.
Oh, does this look remotely like you? As like shape changer into shape change into doctor. Anyone?
Do we have an objection to that? Is that what you're asking?
Could
does it look
is it be
remotely like
could you be
doctor?
like the doctor and then you move out and confront her?
Yeah,
And
we
then
could. What I could
yeah.
ask about her first without you being there, and then if she denies, like
Yeah, you could pretend to be like jumping in, confronting her, and then let's see what she says.
yeah,
But I still feel that Thor shouldn't be around. Or else she might fake it, you know. Maybe just
I
hide
see what you're
from
saying.
behind. Like maybe you leave and then suddenly the doctor comes in confronting her, or yeah, then you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
all
Then
this
she,
is too complicated for him. She doesn't know. She's not joining me.
yeah.
Do I look remotely like you, Doctor?
Damn. Oh, this. I mean, I could. You look similar. Just put on a cloak. You should be fine. Although,
Out of
perhaps.
character. You need a mask.
Yeah, you need a mask. You're gonna need a mask. But I'm not giving you mine.
Yeah, you'll make one, I guess. In that case,
I do have a disguise kit.
I don't know how to use that.
Well, it's usually for touching up wounds and this kind of stuff, but maybe I can.
Disguise it?
Yes.
To disguise
Well,
wounds?
it's not. I usually don't really use the disguise kit more to touch up on wounds like scars and this kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then perhaps we can make it more realist. I mean, I'm sure. Like, what are the limitations of changeling? Like, can it mimic scars, wounds, or any
Let me
like special features like double jointed or like?
Yes, but I won't be. If you're very strong and I'm not, I don't have that strength of yours. I would still have.
I would say it will all boil down to his performance. Check.
Yeah, it's all up to whether I perform well.
Yeah, like I don't think you can mimic like speech or the way I do stuff.
I can.
But
try
then
to-
again, you don't need to be that accurate because Emerald Hearts only have seen me like once.
Maybe we can spend some time to
Once or twice
study
if you
about
count.
your mannerism. Then that could help me with my disguise better.
Okay.
In the meantime, where are the drinks? Where's the butler?
As you say that, you hear a knock on the door. Dug, dug, dug. It's me, Volus.
I assume that we're done with the talk right now.
Okay. I guess the doctor's gonna open the door.
I quickly change back to my previous form.
You do so, and opening up the door, you see Volus with a tray of food and drinks. It's simple, nothing extravagant. You have some soup, bread. You have a few pints of ale, and a bottle of what you could assume would be wine. But it's not the tall neck. It's just a small single person's worth of wine. I brought your. I wasn't sure if I should interrupt. So I waited outside. I hope that is okay with you.
Oh dear. You can hear us.
The conversation. The walls here are rather thin, unlike the walls in the Highlanders Club.
Darn, I should have. I kind of expected that.
But those without a keen sense of hearing might be having a little bit of a problem to listening in.
Okay, let me think. What do you notice anyone around, like moving past you or entering the rooms next door to these rooms?
Yes,
Or
there
you
are
were
other
say-
guests, travelers.
Okay. Anyone in the rooms next door or that entered the room?
The rooms adjacent to yours is vacant. Have seen an odd looking device on the bed. I wasn't sure if it belonged to you or your friends. I left it there. I did not touch it.
Okay. Have you seen such a it's odd looking, right?
I have heard of such devices. They are used to send messages to and from someone. It depends. It is rather expensive. And pardon me for my opinion, but I'm surprised that you and your companions have hold of such pricey items.
You're right. Especially when a lot of adventurers have already went missing. I looked at the others, right? Like if all of them went missing, that means if each of them were like us, given an excellent device, how many? Like, okay, can the doctor try and remember how many missing excellent device was there on the shelf?
You do not know how many excellent devices were lost. There were no excellent devices in the room that you were kept in. It was rather empty, except for a few candlelights and lamps, and the
Okay.
coffin that you emerged out of.
Okay, then. How much was our commission again?
Good question, because it has been a very long time since then. Like about a year ago.
Actually, you will be rewarded handsomely. Which
Oh
gets
yeah,
justify, like,
damn,
what's the
you're right. What? But we were given 50. Were we? How many gold were we given in advance, Arielle? I mean, we did get an advance payment.
I can't remember if it was 50 or 100.
No, okay. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not 100. Because if it's 100, I wouldn't. I don't think I spent a lot of money.
I don't
I only have
think
14 gold left.
I thought MRI was like, yeah, due to what happened to the last group, I don't think I want to give her advance now. Which she didn't give
But she
anything.
give. No. Really?
She gave the excellent device, but she didn't give like advance payment because she said, yeah, due to the last group, I can't afford to hold on to the money for now, so once you do finish the job, then you come to me.
Darn. Okay. I thought Arielle and I got something, but I guess not.
An excellent device.
Oh yeah, okay, I guess. You guys didn't receive excellent advice, but we did.
No,
We did.
That's well.
Oh, okay, so there's
Yeah,
two.
two of
Yeah,
them.
you're right. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, we're supposed to. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's two excellent device. Where do you put the other one?
It's either with Ash
Um,
or with
I think it's
Thor,
with Ariel, if I'm not wrong.
or Jane.
Oh goodness me. Oh,
Would we like to assume that Ariel has put hers at the other room as well?
I would say yes.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, if. Oh goodness.
Overall, what do you have?
Surprising, yeah. I mean, yeah, we could have totally run off with it, but I mean, especially for it's the first time she's seen us. I've never been to this. I think yeah, I've never been to. Is it Questos?
You've been to Questos.
Been to
It was the
Questos.
first place.
Your first.
Yeah.
Questos is the first place that you.
Yeah, it was the first time I've been to Questos. Then I went to check stuff. To check the boards, so I'm not familiar with face. I
Correction,
don't
guys.
really
It's Questos, but okay.
Questos. Okay, sorry. My accent. It's my accent.
It's okay. No worries. I think it's been a running thing for a very long time, and I just didn't want to correct y'all.
Oh, it's a quest. Questos.
It's
Okay, I see it
questos.
now.
It's Castos. We always
Like,
think
like the
Questo.
spelling. The spelling is like quest. Questos.
Because it's where we
But
got our quest. No.
exactly. It's
I
actually like
honestly did not think about that. I was just thinking, ¿Qué pasa? Oh, ¿qué estos?
So yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure this thing's. How much is this thing cost? Like you think?
Can I try to estimate the value?
Your butler would be able to tell you that it would cost around 200 to 500 gold, depending on where it was made, its purpose.
We had such an expensive item with us the entire time.
We could have sold it.
Very lightly, that was my suspicion. I'm surprised she's willing to hand something over to somebody she has seen the first time. That means she must be so sure that we will not sell it, or she will like hunt you down or something.
Actually, I think
Like she
was
must have a ways to hunt us down if you plan on selling such expensive item.
Actually, I think that when we're trying to get a coffin for you and we notify her, she was also trying to. We also asked for your background information, which we all don't.
Yeah, lately I don't know, has she lately been harping you about stuff?
Surprisingly, no, she has not been calling us. And it's been. How many weeks has it been already?
It's only been like about a week.
About a week. And by this time, she would be calling us, saying that why haven't we updated her yet?
She would just assume that you guys were dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised she. Yeah, and speaking of which, if we were dead, then wouldn't there be other people running around with excellent devices also?
Depends.
Because if she gave everyone, each party, like money,
She
or like
has
the same.
from what you know, she has been, she has taken note of how expensive this endeavor is. So, to a point where she doesn't give down payments anymore.
But she's still willing to cough out an excellent device.
Well, she is a government official. She has the means.
Okay.
So, your theory doesn't hold much water.
But I'm curious, like, if somebody knows how to work. Oh wait, you
But it's a
still
good theory, I would say, nonetheless.
you still go back to Emerald Heart song. So I mean,
You don't know, you
okay.
never ask.
Okay, I think we can start by doing something like this. Butler, can you check if anyone has sold an excellent device on like the black?
That would be
On-
rather difficult to achieve, for some of these devices are custom made, and whoever the maker might be will not be able to disclose to whom it is sold to.
Hmm.
And such devices are sold daily. If you do want a list, it could be a very long list.
Okay, so it's quite prevalent, even though it's costly. Okay.
Noble people are capable of purchasing such items at whim.
Well, okay, so I mean, she does handle a lot of the economics. So, yep, if another thing to note is if we were to really go against Emerald Heart Song, she's gonna have a lot of money.
That would be
I
true. She
I really do
has
know.
she has money, connections.
She has everything. Like, oh, oh, Jane's back. Yeah. So.
Don't worry, nothing much has happened except for theories being concocted.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah. We are. Yeah. So again, just when you think about it, if she has all these type of stuff, go like confronting her.
May I just interject and ask Teresa, can you explain what had happened in the moments past?
Alright, so basically, while you were gone, we managed to meet up with Thorathil at High Room, and after that, whole party just managed to went into Mika's bed and breakfast, which Thor had talked with the brother Sinner, and after brother Sinner happened to realize that Doctor is the undead, and then surprise, yeah. And every Thor and the rest of the party, we went up to the other floor, but Doctor wanted the party to leave the external device into the other room so that it wouldn't hear. But apparently the walls are they are a little bit thin. But anyway, we started going to talk about how Doctor came from Hiram and realized that Emerald Hot Song is also in Hiram to do this Hiram games. And afterwards, we decided to concoct a plan about how we're gonna try to go in disguise as the Doctor later on when we're trying to go back Emerald song about to go and talk about like the whole situation, like, hey, so this quest, this is what we're happening so far, and then blah blah blah. Then Willis came in, and Willis was like, yeah, the walls are kind of a bit thin, so we can hear like muffled voices of you guys. And that was about it.
Yeah, and like, uh, um, Thor failed like investigation check that was supposedly marked at like modded 20, like net 20. Got net 20 or modded 20 that thing.
Yeah, something about the undead tag with the. I'm gonna do more water in this.
In summary, Doctor is an undead. He doesn't know how he got to Hiram. They are questioning if they should contact Emerai Heartsong, who's going to be a guest, a special guest for the Yasirna's Trials of Yasirnas that is going to be happening in Toma, Theater of the Martial Arts, which is in the Highlands. And now they're discussing how they're going to do it. Do they contact? How are they going to contact MRI Heartsong? How they're going to meet? Nothing has been decided completely yet.
Okay.
I suggested that we just go up to Emrai and just confront her and be like, yo, what's going on? If she's a baddie, just beat her up. Thor is like tired of conspiracy and waiting and people lying to him and all that stuff. Especially with the brother telling him that everything he knew was a lie and he's just tired of it. And then Teresa was like, hey, like, if you do that, he's gonna beat the shit out of you. And then I was like, well, we do it in the open at the opening game so that we're in the public, so she won't do anything. And then somebody made a suggestion that, hey, why don't we disguise Teresa as the Doctor and just be like, hey, surprise, and see how she react. And we're kind of like sneaking around just to watch her reaction.
I do not understand this plan.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so we want to go like up front with Emerai Hatsong because Thor does not believe that Emerai is the bad guy here. So
I
we want
mean, Thor doesn't know.
doesn't know and needs concrete proof.
Yes.
I
We
mean, neither does the doctor, but doctor did say that. But like, he like okay, fine. The doctor also hopes that MRI Heart Song is not baddie, but he did see MRI Heart Song while he was in captivity. Then he was mysteriously let go for some other reason.
So Doctor deduced that MRI might be behind the undead situation. So
Yeah, and she also said that was an experiment of hers. So, a successful experiment, which weird was very suspicious.
So why are we disguising Teresa?
like when we want to like confront her about it, like Teresa would disguise as Doctor, and then we'll see her reaction when she sees the Doctor.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be on my way to the catacombs in the opposite direction, not in Hiram.
So it's kind of hinted by Teresa that she's a changeling.
It's not hinted, it's I showed you that, and
that is
Oh,
kind of
okay.
yeah.
We're talking about it, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just like, oh, okay, well, Teresa's gonna. I mean, that's disgust.
Yeah.
And why don't we send the real doctor? Because
because he doesn't want to show his face in front of MRI and is still skeptical and paranoid by the whole thing.
I mean, it's bad. I think the doctor thinks of this as a better way, so it wouldn't be like you guys would actually like believe me, instead of me just going there confront.
okay.
I mean, plus if we ever got exposed, we will just be curious. We can just say that we're just curious about. Yeah, just curious about what you did to the doctor. So just try testing her, see whether she passed the test.
Yeah, but Bolas may or may not have heard about this plan already.
Hopefully Volus is a has good customer service and doesn't interrupt people's privacy, right?
Why don't you pay him to like be quiet?
I paid him 5 gold.
Didn't you already told him about MRI?
I did
Wasn't
told
he
him
already
about
in on
MRI
it?
already.
Yeah, but we didn't like sit in front of him about.
Yeah,
the
we're not
plan.
supposed to be talking about plan of confronting MRI in front of
Um,
Volus though.
if
But
you
everybody heard.
if you don't mind, I interject. It appears that my presence here is making people uncomfortable. Should I take leave, Master?
Okay, I thought that was Akaf saying that for a second.
Wait, what?
No, Bolas.
I thought somebody was kicking you out of your room or something.
It seems that, yes, my presence here is causing some distress. I assure you that it is part of the contract of paying for the services of the Highlanders Club that what you discuss with you and your companions are to be, for lack of a better word right now, kept a secret. I will not disclose it to anyone, for it will tarnish the good name of the Highlanders Club.
See, everything is fine.
But I shall take my leave should you wish.
You're a nice person, Bolas. I like you.
It is my job, my duty.
Yeah. Wait,
Would you require me to leave?
I'm
Okay,
fine
so-
with him staying, but I'm not sure about you guys.
I mean, you hired him. It's ultimately up to you.
He looks to you with the same sharp eyes and almost expressionless face.
Doctor.
Whatever, I bet he heard everything we just said previously.
That is true, I have heard everything.
It's not gonna change much now, is it? With him just staying here.
I mean,
But
more
if
or
it
less,
causes you distress, I will take my leave then. He takes a bow, excuses himself from your presence, leaves the room.
Okay, yeah, just try to see if anybody's trying to listen in on us. Yeah, how about that?
okay.
I will try my best.
Okay. Can. Well, that settles it.
It's nice.
Yeah, if things go sour, we're never coming back to Hiram again. Damn, I wanted to get a job here. Why these earn a living? Because I have nothing. Like this entire time, I wanted to earn something. Wow, thinking it was good mission. It was quite simple. Investigate something, and then, bam, hit with this whole conspiracy. Just want to live a normal life.
Okay. How far out is this opening of the games?
You do not know.
Oh, the
Okay.
butler just left.
Like,
See, I told you the butler was important.
Go ask your butler. Go ask your butler.
The doctor just leaves the room running after the butler.
You do so, and you catch him making his way down the stairway.
Aka. Is
Yep.
this red wine or white wine?
Red wine.
Ooh. Okay.
But from the looks of it, it is not expensive. It's a cheap wine. You are, after all, living in a kind of like a commoner's inn. What was
I
the
already
sound?
see Ariel holding
I
it to
can
her mouth.
examine the red wine, please.
But Ariel is holding the bottle to her mouth.
Oop.
Oh. Oh, you're drinking already.
Wait,
Uh,
what? Oi, oi,
she's
the
trying
doctor
to.
just... Well, the doctor cannot stop her. The doctor
She,
went out to see the butler.
the good news is she doesn't know how to open the corks.
Hold on, Ariel. Do you know what that is?
Uh, not really.
Bruh.
It's alcohol. Are you allowed to drink that?
Mm, well, mom and dad told me to not drink it, but I want to try it.
Okay, then don't
Like
take
now
the
that they're not,
don't take the whole
now that
bottle
they're,
and gulp it down.
hmm?
Don't take the whole bottle and gulp it down. Take a few sips first.
Wow, okay.
Okay, then how do you open this thing?
I can help you with that. If you could just hand me back the bottle, I would. I got a
Okay, so I
really
guess the
hard-
doctor would have inquired about the timing
You meet up with
of...
him, yes. Master, how may I assist you?
My companions would like to know when's the date for the Hiram Games?
The opening ceremony is next week.
Okay, we got time. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your help again.
He nods. If you need anything else, I'll be downstairs.
Very well.
He excuses himself again and makes his way down.
Thorathil.
Yes.
Check on your
Oh.
brother.
What was that?
Check up on your brother. Your friend.
Oh. This, I wanna look. Let's just finish this discussion first, and then I'll check on my brother later.
Okay, what? Oh, I do have one question to ask. Other than MRI. So, are we still going to look into the missing person list? Our initial connection?
Is the doctor back yet?
At this point,
Uh,
yes. As you see
Okay.
him, he just opens the door, walks in.
So, what's the date?
Next week.
Next week. Next week means we have time, right? Why don't we have that confronting MRI as our backup plan? In the meantime, we'll continue our missing persons case and see what information we come up with, and it will probably give us more information regarding whether MRI is behind all of this or not.
We got two people we are looking for. One is Yves Blisswin, and the other one would be first Naya. Nor.
Noraya, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Araya.
As well as the drug manufacturer.
That too.
Yes.
I think it's a bit hard to. I think he's protected by the noble family.
So
Are you really that eager to try?
In character, yes.
Okay. Anna, I would have. I'm gonna assume that I try to know. Yeah, I'll try to uncork it myself, and if I don't, I'm going down to find a corkscrew to open it.
Like at this point, if you don't open it, it's gonna try a spell. So
No!
It-
It's strength check, see whether you can open the
My
portal.
strike is the weakest. If you ask me to do an unstrike, right, I would do literally no damage.
Oh no.
We always let our youngsters drink as much as they want. That's the only way they know how much they can handle.
Can I
What?
try?
What am I hearing?
Actually, no, I shouldn't be opening this. I'm weak as hell. I don't know. I'm just gonna like
Make a strength check as you try to pull out the cork.
Oh, it's a 17.
Oh.
You do so with
Oh.
ease. You have had your experiences with such spirits. You take the bottle, putting your thumb at an angle at the tip of the cork. You push it forward, holding onto the neck of the bottle, and you hear this. It opens up. I don't know if you heard that, but that was a.
yeah, we heard it. We heard
Uh,
it.
Dang it! Yes, I'm happy because that sounded exactly what I wanted to sound.
Like a champagne bottle.
Dude, when you open, when you do the cork thingy, they make that sound. Okay, I will not explain further. Yeah, you do so successfully.
I'm gonna try to get like small cups and pour just like a little bit for like sample testing.
The
And pass it
doctor's
to-
like, what are you trying to do?
to pass it to Arielle. So I'm gonna tell you again. Sample it. Taste it. Don't just chuck it in one down.
she already chopped it.
Okay, and then
Wait, how old are you, Ariel?
Technically, are you talking about Vidalcan age or human age? Like, the
Like,
human equivalent will be something like 16. Wait, no, younger than that. Let me think. Oh,
While
14,
you
15? Yeah, around that.
Fine.
while you guys teach these younglings to drink, I will be downstairs drinking with my brethren.
Don't get too drunk.
So I have a question to the party. What is the plan
Drinking red wine.
before
Ariel,
that?
forget the plan. Oh, wow, the drinks are here. Let's go drink.
Okay, so the
Like,
the
what you're
plan
talking
now
about is too
is
complicated.
talking with the missing people first, and then the MRI stuff is the backup plan.
Okay.
So we have 1 week to investigate the missing person, but if nothing comes up, then we have the option to confront Emrai. I'm
TLDR. Yeah.
assuming using the disguise plan at the opening ceremony.
TLDR, it's tomorrow's problem. It's tomorrow me's problem.
It's tomorrow's problem. Okay.
And to drink away.
Okay. Thor, you said you wanted to go down.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Don't get too drunk.
I think it's a private matter.
Okay.
Oh, we should invite the butler up here to drink with us. If he
So
wants.
I don't think the butler can drink on the job.
Well, if
I
it
mean,
is
unless you
so
force
big,
him to. But I think you want him to be alert, in case someone jumps us.
Well, it's all up to you since you completely trust this butler.
Anyway, I don't condone people
That sounds like a
drinking.
shade.
Like, I don't condone alcohol, but consumption alcohol, I am not a fan of it.
Okay. As the rest of the party decide to indulge themselves in cheap wine and ale, Thorathil, you excuse yourself from the rest and you make your way down, seeing Volus and Sinner speaking to each other. What do you do?
So, how's your drink?
Drinks is as fine as it'll ever be. If you don't mind, Thor, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Might I take a seat here for the moment?
Sure.
He nods his head. Thank you. I assume you have questions, Thor? As he stares down the mug of ale he has in his hands.
This is the brethren, right?
Yes, this is Sinner speaking.
Okay. Oh, you're sitting there. Okay. Just want to let you know he doesn't seem erratic or anything, or under control of somebody. For now.
I
Keep
have
an
been
eye on him.
informed by Volus here. And you start to notice that he transitioned into speaking in Elvish. And you see Volus nodding his head.
Doris turn to Volus and ask him, "Do you speak Elvish?" In Elvish?
I am an elf.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Looks are deceiving. As he runs his hand across his head, just patting his neatly combed back hair backwards in
This
to make
guy's
it look
using
neat.
his
Yeah,
ear.
just trying to make himself look even nicer. Maybe showing off the ears if that's not obvious enough. But he does so in a very theatrical way.
I see. Please excuse me. I am only half elf. Sometimes it's hard for me to. Am I half elf?
No, you're not. You're a high elf.
Oh,
Roll
that's the other.
deception,
That's the
roll
other.
deception.
That's the other character. I'm sorry.
When you said that, my eyes were like, no, you're not.
That's Isa. Sorry.
It's okay. No worries. Wrong
Okay.
character. Redacted.
Wrong character. So, the doctor told me that undead are readily used in the city.
Volus will speak up. The entire conversation is in Elvish, by the way. Just to let you know. Yes. Nobles here have found good use of undead to serve them. It is
Are
common
they-
practice here.
Are
Yes?
they under some sort of magical contract?
I would say it's more of a mutual contract between the deceased and the family who, for lack of a better phrase, owned them.
What if the person resurrected doesn't want to work for them?
It is usually a choice made before death. But there are instances where such contracts have been made in advance. They are bound to servitude.
What happens if they don't do what they're asked? Are they? Are they controlled to do what's their bidding? Or did they die? Or how does it work?
He puts a hand over his chin, rubbing it. Honestly, I have not dabbled in such endeavors. I apologize. I might not be the best at giving you such information. You could try seeking answers from the schools here. They do practice necromancy.
And Sinner, you've been here a while. You must know about this, right?
I've never really been to the Highlands. Never really gave it a thought to go there.
The reason I'm asking is I'm wondering if our undead friend here has somebody pulling the strings somewhere we don't know.
Odds are, he might be. Depends on how the ritual was cast. You see Sinner perk up a little bit. Can't believe you speak of such things so casually. Like I said, it is common practice here.
The dead to be left dead. This just makes things confusing.
Volus would look towards you. You are a paladin, are you not?
Ex-paladin.
Does that mean you denounce your patron?
No. But I am no longer in an order.
A lone paladin can be rather dangerous.
Luckily, I'm not alone. I got Jane. I got Teresa. Now I have the doctor and Arielle.
You have company. You hear Sinner say,
That's right.
Volus would nod respectfully. So, what is it that you want to know, brother? You said you have questions.
Yeah, you said you met with oh, what's her name again? Shit. Avery? No, not Avery.
Yves? The missing?
Evis.
Evis.
Like
Thank
1 year
you.
ago.
That's my character.
Oop. Character from another campaign. Yes, I have seen her. When I was traveling through Nadoran, she was painting a picture of a flower, keeping records of the flora and fauna of the forest. That was the last time I saw her. That was over a year ago.
Hey,
You
you
said
know
she
what?
was missing.
Do you want to talk with us? Talk about this upstairs? I think the rest of the party might want to hear this as well, in case they might have questions. Do you mind? They're probably half drunk by now.
He looks up at the staircase. Only if you could help me up.
Sure.
He struggles to stand. You see him, his hands shaking when he pushes himself up. Shall we?
I give him a hand.
You take smaller, shorter steps towards the staircase, and even slower steps when going up. as he struggles to put a feet up to the next step and then to the next. It takes a moment before finally the two of you are on the second level. I'm so sorry you have to do this.
You must tell me how you got this injury later.
Demons. Undead.
You were among the best of us. It must have been strong.
They were. You can tell that part of him doesn't want to say it, but at the same time acknowledges that such events have come to pass. You lead him towards your room, and inside, what are the rest of the party doing?
Drinking?
Yes.
In
I
silence?
could make them samples of red wine.
Ariel will drink as much as she can. Do I need to roll a con save?
I tried
Yes.
to taste you guys.
For Ariel, who
Good.
is not pacing herself, you roll a con save.
Okay, then.
Anyone else not pacing themselves?
11.
You feel tipsy, but you're doing good.
Oh!
Okay, can the
I'm
doctor
tasting
be like?
myself.
Oh, sorry. Can the doctor be like just like try to stop Ariel from drinking? It's like
You can make an attempt.
How do you want to stop?
How do you want to
like-
stop?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try taking away the bottle.
I'm holding the bottle.
What? Wait, then how could she not be pacing herself? Didn't Teresa
I
just
tried
give her a
to pace.
sip? Like,
I
didn't
tried to
Teresa only
pace,
pour a sip? So if Ariel wants to keep drinking, she has to take the bottle from her and just chucks it.
I would say that for her to, yes, for Ariel to chug the bottle, chug the wine, she has to be holding it. So I would assume that Ariel has had the bottle after you opened it and poured a little bit in a cup.
It's like, yeah, thanks. This is for you. This is for me. Drink the entire.
I want a
So
little.
You know,
bottle now. Okay.
can I cast Mage Hand? Have it hold the bottle and avoid doctor.
What is this? A wine fight?
Wi-Fi. It's like, no, you get back here
Let
with
me
that
write
bottle.
that in. Okay, Doctor. Make a dexterity check.
Okay,
Or a sleight of hand. You know what? Sleight of hand. Why not?
light of it.
Do I need to contest or?
Oh,
You can't. No need. No need.
No need.
Okay.
Can I
Ah,
try
I was
to
quite
like
good with my sleight of hand too.
ask Ariel to like pace down as I'm trying to get as like, can I have the bottle back, Ariel? You need to pace yourself.
What do you mean by pacing myself?
You're gonna get really drunk. When in the morning, you're gonna have a really bad headache. So just take it slow. Cause it
I
looks
don't-
like you.
I don't feel drunk, but if you want a drink, here you go. Here you go, pass the bottle to Teresa.
Thanks.
There's like nothing left.
I would say there
Okay.
is about 10% left. Not much.
Wow.
One gulp.
Cheers.
For
Anybody?
Thor, you hear your brother. You have a unique set of friends. He says that in Elvish.
I go and greet them.
Which Ariel understands. But
but the only
Deion.
person
She
will
doesn't think much.
understand
She
me.
doesn't think much of it.
Well,
This is nice.
they're quite a unique bunch, but they're reliable.
We have one that walked away. We have one that keeps dying almost every single time.
We have one that
But the other
died.
two is fine.
Very reliable.
One of them set the whole party on fire, but it's fine.
Okay. With that, you see Thorathil bring in his companion while the rest of you drink. And Jane, you greeted, and what does he...
Like,
You hear him whistle in a very specific way that would translate to hi.
How? People are full of surprises.
Your clothes. It's not easy. Without a trained eye, you wouldn't figure it out, but I assume you are one of the people who live in the forest.
That is true.
And it seems my theory is correct. I do not know a lot of words, but that's one of the few.
That was a surprise. But do sit down here. I go and grab a chair for him.
He looks up to Thor, kind of not telling you in word, but more of like a look of like, you can let me go now.
I let him go.
And he graciously takes a seat at where Jane leaves it. You see him struggle to bend down. Jane, you are also able to see that there is a deep gash or a deep scar on his chest, as you kind of got to see a little bit through his clothes, as through the small openings you were able to see those.
It's not fresh, is it?
It's not fresh. It has been there for a while, but it looks like it, like a what size is that? Like a large beast has caused it.
Why have you decided to join us?
My brother here has invited me to join you.
I think he has some information that would be very helpful for our mission.
I believe it is about Evish Blisswind. I've
That's right.
encountered her while I was exploring the Nadoran forest, making my way here to Hiram.
Yes?
I've only seen her and spoken to her for a night. A rather tall, elven woman who has a keen eye for details and a love for the arts.
Was she violent?
No, she was not violent. I met her in the afternoon, if I'm not wrong.
When was this?
This was over a year ago.
Yeah. The artist, right? Yes.
And from what I know, she is an artist. She was commissioned to create a compendium of the flora and fauna of Nadoran Forest.
Do you know who?
I did not ask for details. We spoke in a more casual sense. I wasn't prying into her life.
Have you
But she
seen-
doesn't seem undead, nor was she undead when I met her. I believe she was heading up north towards the mountainous region of the Nadoran Forest.
What about her penmanship? Have you seen her?
I've seen her writing, yes. Might be a little vague at this point, but yes, I have.
Will you be able to recognize it if we show you?
I'll try.
Oh, what the? Does Jane have it? The note?
Is on me?
I think because you have like high perception.
It's been over a year.
Then
Since then, even I am like, what
Well,
was
one
it?
of us has it, right?
you're the one who spotted it. I'm not sure if you. Can we assume that one of us have it? Can we assume that we have it?
I would remember who has it with keen mind.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to look for it too.
In the pocket of the dead person that was hanging from the ceiling.
I have a very vague memory on what was written there, but I'm not exactly sure.
Able to catch up. Every knowledge and assistance in the world will never be enough. Look at how you've been running in circles and coming up with theories that makes little to no sense at all.
What?
Pathetic! My
What?
differences cannot be comprehended by small selfish minds. Even if you acquire incredible
Could you paste that side of the channel?
Why do you?
Yeah, my mom was like shushing me from that.
Ah, right. There we go. I remember. Yes.
What?
My
Cut.
mom was like shushing me.
I'm so
Like-
sorry because I lost my notes for I think at least 20% of the opening campaign. That's a lot of notes. But yes, he looks at it. Give me a moment while I see if this old man remembers. Good luck. Fun fact, he rolled a 20.
Oh damn!
No.
First 20 of the session.
He squints his
That's it.
eyes, takes a moment to read it. This does look like her penmanship, yes.
Interesting.
This doesn't sound like her, I will say.
Because
She's
it looks like a help. A sign for help.
when you say that, he takes a look at it again. It is a sign for help. I see it. But it could also be us just overthinking it.
So I think too. That's why we're thinking that we're wanting to approach Alora to find out more.
The artist.
Sorry.
The artist. Yeesh. Allura sounds familiar.
We've seen it.
That's one of her tools. Her
We just went past
paintbrushes.
it.
Yes, most of her equipment, her paintbrushes came from Allura's. She might know more about her than I do. I'm sorry. If I may ask, how were you able to acquire such a distressing message?
If I want to give you this short answer, it will be through the pocket of a dead person hanging up in the free cleaning of Questos. The long answer would be we've been commissioned by Amrai Hot Song to figure out the missing people, and along the way, we're one of the missing people in the free clinic. When we came back to it, there was this whole entire scene with guards everywhere, and when we went to go and investigate, people have been murdered.
By what? What caused this?
I'll try to recall. Can I see if I can recall what causes it? Because I don't know if I recorded it inside my notes for that.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't. But what we do know is there's this symbol thing on the cloak, painted in blood.
Thor. And he begins to speak in Elvish. That's the symbol of the demons who attacked us. Demons who left Kossoro in ruins. Is Thor there? Or am I not heard?
What was that?
The Rizo shows Sinir a symbol of the cult that attacked the free clinic, and looking at it, Sinir looks at you and speaks to you in Elvish, telling you that that's the symbol of the demons that attacked Kossoro and eventually led to the elimination of your paladin order.
You're saying they're related? They're the same group?
He looks up to you. I think so. And this is where we will end today's session.
Ooh.
It took a little longer. I wanted to ask if it's okay, but I guess I even forgot myself. So thank you guys for sticking around this late. I know it's late, and I will end the recording here. See you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.